My previous video about my wooden Prusa mini enclosure has been viewed more than is normal for one of my videos. I also had a couple of really good questions asked. The first was for the dimensions, which I shared in the comments of the previous video, but I'll repeat here with a bit more explanation. The second was about the internal temperature of the enclosure whilst I'm printing. I said I would do some investigations on that, so I set out to make a basic temperature logger out of bits in my parts bin. I'll do another video about the temperature logger itself, but I will talk about the numbers in this video. So here are the internal dimensions for my enclosure. It's 390mm wide, it has a height of 430mm, and has a depth of 480mm, so it's deeper than it is tall. The Prusa mini print bed has the power for the bed heater sticking way out the back, and has a long 180mm travel, so I'm using all of my 480mm of depth and still bending the heater power cable a little when at minimum Y. I connected a DS18B20 digital temperature sensor to an ESP32 and logged the enclosure temperature every 5 seconds whilst I ran a 2-hour print job. The ambient temperature of the room started off about 25 degrees, so that was also the ambient temperature in the enclosure. As the print progressed, the temperature gradually rose up, approaching 40 degrees, but it seemed to be levelling off, or there was just a spike just as the print finished. I then left the temperature logger running while the enclosure cooled down, although I got bored and stopped after a while. It never actually did break it back down to room temperature on this graph. So that suggests that the insulation is doing something. Thanks for watching and stay safe.